topics covered in this lecture. In this video lecture, you'll learn how to create a combo chart and then you will be introduced with the different parts of a chart. Combo chart is not a unique type of chart. Combo comes from the word combination. So combo chart means the combination of two or more charts. The worksheet that you are looking has a small range of data. The data has 3 columns: month, sales calls, and units sold. I'm going to make a combo chart using this data range. Then I shall introduce you with the different parts of charts. At first, I select the whole data range. Click on the Insert tab. Click on the Combo Chart drop-down. A list appears. First one is the combination of clustered column chart and line chart. Second one is the combination of clustered column chart and line chart on second axis. And the third one is the combination of stacked area chart and clustered column chart. To create a customized combo chart, click on the Create Custom Combo Chart option. Insert Chart dialog box appears with all charts tab activated. Combo window is open. Custom combination is selected in the window. These are the other 3 options of the combo charts that you have seen already. At the bottom of the window, you can select your preferred chart clicking on the drop downs under chart type. For the sales calls, clustered column chart is already selected. For units sold, I select the line with markers chart type. Look at the chart preview. You see the chart is using a single y-axis. So both sales calls and units sold data are sharing this single y-axis. But you see the data, units sold data are much smaller than the sales calls data. For this reason, you cannot clearly find out the relationship between sales calls and units sold data from this chart. So let's create another y-axis on the right side of the chart. I select secondary axis for the units sold. You can easily find out the relationship between sales calls and units sold. Sales calls are going up, units sold are also going up. So our combo chart is ready. Click OK. The chart is inserted into the worksheet. I change the chart style to style 5. I add some more elements using chart elements icon. I add axis title, data labels, and data table to the chart. You can also add error bars and trend line to the chart. I will discuss about these 2 elements later. Click again on the chart elements icon. The list disappears. You can also add chart elements using this Add Chart Elements drop-down in the Design Contextual tab. I increase the chart size for your clear observation. I change the X-axis title to month, left side Y-axis title to sales calls, and the right side y-axis title to units sold. You can change also the chart title. I change it to sales calls versus units sold. To be an expert in Excel chart, you have to have very clear idea about all the elements related to Excel chart. When you move your mouse pointer over the chart, the name of the element of the chart appears in a little tooltip. This is chart area. Blank spaces are chart area. This shaded zone is plot area. This is chart title. This is legend. This legend has 2 entries. This one is sales calls legend entry and this part is units sold legend entry. This is horizontal axis title. Horizontal axis is also called category axis. Remember it very well. This is vertical axis title. Vertical axis is also called value axis. This is secondary vertical axis title. This is data table, January, February, March, April, May, June. This zone is horizontal axis. But if I hover my mouse pointer over January, February values, it shows data table, does not show horizontal axis. I deselect the data table option from the chart elements. I hover my mouse pointer over these categories again. Now it shows horizontal or category axis. This is vertical axis. This one is secondary vertical axis. All the elements of a chart are listed in the Format Contextual tab in this drop-down. Chart area is by default selected. I select chart title. Chart title is selected. I select horizontal axis. Horizontal axis is selected. I select horizontal axis major grid lines. See, these grid lines are selected. I select horizontal axis title. Title is selected. I click on series sales calls. You see, sales calls series columns are selected. When the chart elements are selected, they can be formatted in your own way. Right now, series sales calls columns are selected. I fill these shapes using the orange color. I use outline as black and use this inside center shadow. You see, the shapes has got a new look. Just one more thing to discuss here. When you move your mouse pointer over a data point, you see three things. At first, the series name. For this case, the series name is units sold. Then the point. Point is actually category value. Here point is June. Then the value. Value is actually the y-axis value of the series. Here the value is 143. So this is a brief introduction with the chart elements. We shall discuss more about them in our next videos. So keep in touch and keep watching. These are the key takeaways from this lecture. You will get the downloadable copy of it with the exercise files and also in the lecture resources window. This summary will help you to grab the overall discussion of the video, print it or use it in your own way. Summary of the lecture. In this video lecture, you have created a combo chart. The chart combines a column and a line chart. You have been introduced with the different elements